Hello and welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric. Today we're going to play another game of the Red Sox 2016 replay using Replay Baseball. And thanks to StatTad, he let us know that there was another, there was an update. They haven't had one in a while. So this is an update from May of 2019. We hadn't played in a while, so we didn't realize it was an update. So we'll check it out and see what updates there are that we notice. And continue with our season here. So the Red Sox currently in second place. They lost yesterday's game, the first game of the series, to the Braves in extra innings. And that was we played that one a while ago. I think back in December of 2018. So Stephen Wright on the hill. He'll be going up against... let's see if I can find him. And actually, there's a DH, so I can't tell right away. Anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. So the lineup for the Atlanta Braves against Stephen Wright is going to be Nick Markakis, the right field, leading off. Castro, the third baseman, will bat next, followed by the DH Garcia. Freddie Freeman, the first baseman, will bat cleanup. Jeff Francoeur in left bats fifth. Przinsky behind the plate, bats sixth. Kelly Johnson, the second baseman, hits seventh. Eric Ibar, the shortstop, hits eighth, and Drew Stubbs, the center fielder, will bat ninth. So the defense for the Red Sox is going to be Holt in left, Bradley in center, Betts in right. There you want the higher number in the red circle, so Bradley and Betts, excellent range, excellent defensively. Brock Holt above average. In the infield, it's going to be Shaw, Bogarts, Pedroia, and Hanley Ramirez. You want low numbers in the infield. So Pedroia with excellent range at second. Travis Shaw above average at third. And Bogarts and Ramirez average at short and first. Behind the plate is Hannigan. Ryan Hannigan. And the higher number is the better. I believe that goes the same as the outfield there for the behind the plate. And Stephen Wright on the hill with excellent range. 26 is the number of batters he can face before he gets tired. So Stephen Wright comes in with a 1-1 record, 6.05 earned run average. He's pitched 19 in the third innings, allowed 14 hits, 13 runs, 3 home runs, 9 walks, 19 strikeouts, and a whip of 1.19. So Nick Markakis leads it off. He's hitting .337 on the season with 2 homers, 7 runs batted in. That's a ground ball to shot third over to Ramirez for out number 1.
1 out, base is empty.
So next up will be Daniel Castro. He comes in with a .231 average with 2 runs batted in. And it's going to be hit to Bradley in center. Bradley with excellent range. Ballpark effect. So anything 25 or below will be an out. Anything above 26 or above will be a base hit. And that's going to be just barely a base hit. So Castro is on as it drops in front of Bradley for 1 on and 1 out.
1 out, man on first.
So that'll bring up Adonis Garcia. He comes in with a .274 average, 2 homers, 8 runs batted in. The Braves are 6-14 on the season.
It's a hit and run.
So the hit and run. It's a strikeout. And you're going to try to throw him out here. And he's in there. So Castro advances on the swing and miss by Garcia.
2 outs, man on second.
Actually, he strikes out. So that'll bring up Freddie Freeman, hitting .308 with 5 homers, 14 runs batted in. Runner in scoring position. And that's going to be a deep fly to Holt. He'll make the catch to end the inning. So the lineup for the Red Sox, who are 13-7 on the season. Mookie Betts in right field will lead it off. Dustin Pedroia, the second baseman, bats next. Xander Bogaerts, the shortstop, will hit third. David Ortiz in his final season bats cleanup. Hanley Ramirez The first baseman bats 5th. Travis Shaw, the third baseman, hits 6th. Brock Holt, in left field, bats 7th. Ryan Hannigan behind the plate bats 8th, and Jackie Bradley Jr. in center will hit 9th. So they'll be going up against Bud Norris on the hill. Norris comes in with a 1-2 record, a 6.20 earned run average, 20 in the third innings pitched, 23 hits allowed. He's allowed 7 home runs already, 18 runs scored, 7 walks, 22 strikeouts, and a whip of 1.48. So Mookie Betts will lead it off. Mookie Betts, 253 with 3 homers, 9 runs batted in. So the defense behind Norris is going to be Francoeur in left, Stubbs in center, Markakis in right. Francoeur and Stubbs average, Markakis above average and right. In the infield, it's going to be Castro, Ibar, Johnson, and Freeman. Not a very good defense as Ibar and Johnson up the middle are below average. Castro average and Freeman above average at first. Behind the plate, Przinsky is below average with a pretty high error rating. Well, low error rating, I should say. So Betts steps in the box. Looks in for this. Norris looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. And that's a ground out back to Norris over to Freeman for out number 1.
1 out, bases empty.
So next up will be Dustin Pedroia. He comes in with a 265 average on the season, 9 runs batted in. And that's going to be a base hit to center. See if he's going to stretch it to 2 here. 1 through 3, 1 through 4, and he'll be safe. And we're going to try to get him to second. And he is safe. So Pedroia with a hustle double.
1 out, man on second.
So that'll bring up Xander Bogaerts. Comes in with a 321 average, 4 homers, 16 runs batted in. Ball's going to be hit to second as Pedroia advances to third, so that'll get the runner over now with 2 down. So Ortiz with a chance to drive in the first run of the game. He's having a great final season, 284, 6 homers, 17 runs batted in. And he'll fly out to center to end the inning.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Top of the second.
All right, so that'll bring up, it'll be Francoeur, Przinsky, and Johnson up against Wright here in the second. Francoeur hitting 222, 2 homers, 3 runs batted in. And he strikes him out.
1 out, bases empty.
So Wright gets his second strikeout of the day. Przinsky up now. Comes in with a 262 average on the season, 2 homers, 8 runs batted in. And that's a fly out to Bradley for out number 2.
2 outs, bases empty.
So to bring up Kelly Johnson, hitting just 143 with a homer and an RBI. Ball hit the shot. And over to Ramirez to end the inning.
And just like that, the inning's over.
So after 1.5, no score. Hanley Ramirez to lead it off. He comes in hitting 317 with 6 homers, 16 runs batted in. That's going to be a ground ball to Johnson. Over to Freeman for out number 1.
1 out, bases empty.
Then we have Travis Shaw hitting 296 with 6 runs batted in. Still looking for his first home run of the year. And he'll strike out for out number 2.
2 outs, bases empty.
That brings up Brock Holt, 255 on the season, 5 homers, 12 runs batted in. And that is going to be hit deep, deep, deep to somewhere. Hit to right. So we'll need not much of a chance here. Need at least a 56 or above to get a home run. Otherwise, it'll be a single. And that'll be a base hit.
Two outs, man on first.
So that'll bring up Ryan Hannigan. Comes in hitting just 182 with an RBI. And that's going to be a double to left. See if they're going to send Holt. And we're going to send him. And he's going to be nailed at the plate by Frank Orr.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 left on.
So the Red Sox gambled, but
Top of the third.
end up losing out. So after 2 innings, no score. So to bring up Eric Ibar, he'll lead it off. This is his first at-bat of the season. Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. 224 average. 7 runs batted in. And another strikeout for Wright.
1 out, bases empty.
Strikeout number 3. So it brings up number 9 hitter Drew Stubbs. Comes in hitting 250 with a homer and 2 runs batted in. And 16 and above, and it will be a hit. And that's going to be a base hit. Almost an automatic hit there.
1 out, man on first.
So to bring up top of the order, Markakis. He grounded out to third his first time out. And another strikeout for Wright. Gets the knuckleball is going well.
2 outs, man on first.
So after 2.5. Oh, actually, not yet. 2 outs now still. So Castro up now. 250 with 2 runs batted in. And that's going to be a hit to Pedroia. So it'll be an error check on Pedroia. So it needs a 63 and above for an error, otherwise he'll handle it cleanly. And easily handled over to Ramirez for the final out.
1 hit and 1 left on.
So now after 2.5, no score. So JBJ, the number 9 hitter, will lead it off. He's hitting .313 on the season with 2 homers and 7 runs batted in. And that's going to be hit to Johnson. Over to Freeman for out number 1. So Mookie Betts up now. He grounded out back to the pitcher his first time up. So looping line drive. Stubbs comes in. See if he can get it. So a 23 and above it, and he'll be in there with a base hit. And that one falls in. 1 out single for Betts.
1 out, man on first.
So we are going to try a steal here. So it's going to be a manual steal. See if he gets the jump. And he's going to get the jump. And that'll be a stolen base for Betts. In there easily.
1 out, man on second.
So run in scoring position for Pedroia. Pedroia doubled his first time up. And that's going to be a fly out to left. And Betts will hold.
Man on second.
So it'll be up to Bogarts if the Indians continue. Grounded out to second his first time up. And we got a possible infield hit here. Ooh, a possible home run possibly. 6 will be a homer, otherwise it'll be a base hit. And that is going to be a home run. Over the Green Monster. And the Red Sox take a 2-0 lead.
2 outs, bases empty.
So Bogarts hits a 2-run homer. That'll bring up David Ortiz. He flew out to center his first time up. Ball hit to Freeman. He'll take it to the bag himself, 10 innings.
2 hits and none left on.
So Bogarts puts the Red Sox on top after 3, 2-0 with a 2-run homer.
Top of the fourth.
So it'll be Garcia, Freeman, and Francoeur up against Wright, but now with a 2-0 lead. So Garcia struck out his first time up. That's going to be a dribble in front of the plate. Hannigan fields it over to Ramirez for out number 1.
1 out, bases empty.
So that brings up Freddie Freeman. Flew out to left his first time up. And another strikeout.
2 outs, bases empty.
So the knuckleball is dancing all over the place for Wright. He's got 5 Ks on the day. In just 3 2/3 innings. Francoeur up now. And that'll be a base hit. third hit for the Braves.
2 outs, man on first.
So Ramirez will hold him on. It brings up Pradinsky. He flew out to center his first time up. And back-to-back hits with 2 down. Frank Core will hold at second. So the tying runs are on board for Kelly Johnson, who grounded out to Shaw his first time up. Oh, and we got a possible home run here. So not much of a chance here. 64 and above will be a chance of a home run. And we'll see. So 1 through 5 will be a single. So that'll be a base hit. 1 run will come in. Brzezinski will head to third. And Atlanta's on the board. 2-1 now. So that'll bring up Ibar. And it looks like they're going to try to steal here. Johnson's going to try to steal. And that's going to be a stolen base. Right, easy to steal on.
2 outs, men on second and third.
So 2 runners in scoring position now. So the tying and go-ahead runs on scoring position for Ibar. And that's going to be a base hit. Brzezinski will come around. Johnson comes around. So a 2-run single quickly puts Atlanta on top.
2 outs, men on first.
So the Red Sox lead does not last long, as can frequently happen with a knuckleballer. So Stubbs up to the plate now. Singled his first time up. Fly ball to left. So 23 and above will be a base hit. And that's going to be a single. As Ibar moves to third. So Atlanta with a chance for a big inning here.
2 outs, men on first and third.
So top of the order, Markakis up there now. 0 for 2 so far. Ball hit to short. And he'll go to Ramirez to end the inning. But Atlanta scores 3. So Atlanta takes the lead 3-2 after 3.5. So Ramirez up now. He's 0 for 1. And that'll be a base hit, so a good start to the Red Sox 4th.
No outs, man on first.
And we're not going to steal. Travis Shaw up there now. He struck out his first time up. You got a possible wild pitch here. Pass ball. Possibility. Yep. Pass ball on Pradinsky. Brzezinski gets the pass ball.
No outs, man on second.
Ramirez now in scoring position. And that's going to be a fly ball to left. And Ramirez will hold.
1 out, man on second.
So Brock Holt with an opportunity now. He singled his first time up. And that's going to be a base hit. That's going to be for extra bases. Ramirez comes in. And Brock Holt has a RBI double to tie the game at 3.
1 out, man on second.
So Hannigan with a chance to put the Red Sox on top. He doubled his first time up. And he'll draw the walk.
1 out, men on first and second.
So Jackie Bradley Jr. up there now. He popped out to second his first time up. And we have a ballpark effect. So he's 16 and above will be a base hit. And that's going to be drop in there for a hit. Holt will come. Oh, they're going to hold. Looks like they're going to hold Holt at third. And no, they're not. They're going to wave him around. And Holt will grab the extra base and come in to score. So the Red Sox are back on top on the RBI single by Jackie Bradley Jr. So top of the order, Betts up there now, 1 for 2, singled his last time up. And he hits one deep, but Markakis will make the catch. Hannigan will tag and advance to third, but now with 2 down.
2 outs, men on first and third.
So Pedroia up there now, he doubled his first time up, flew out to left his second time, so 1 for 2. Ball hit the short, and it's going to be off of his glove. Hannigan will come around to score. Bradley will hold at second, and the Red Sox lead is now 5-3.
2 outs, men on first or second.
So after the last game we played in Washington, which we played 13 innings with only 1 run scored. If you haven't checked that one out, check that out in the Washington Nationals replay there. So this game with all kinds of scoring. 8 runs already in just 4 innings. So Bogart's up there now. He had a 2-run homer his last time up. And he's got a chance for another one here. This one's hit deep. Going, and... gone! So Xander Bogaerts with his second home run in as many at-bats. This time a 3-run shot.
That's his second homer today. He now has 5 RBIs today.
So Xander Bogaerts having
2 outs,
a whale of a day today. As 6 runs have scored here. Now it's an 8-3 Red Sox lead. So Norris not out of this yet. Let's make sure that they have it so that... and I do, okay. Alright, so that'll bring up Ortiz. Ortiz 0 for 2. I'll hit the short, and that will do it mercifully.
6 runs, 5 hits, and none left on.
So the Red Sox now with a 5-run lead. So right with a comfortable lead now. Castro will lead it off. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Hit the shot over to Ramirez for out number 1.
1 out, base is empty.
So 1 down now for Garcia. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Looping line drive to right. Betts comes in. And he'll trap it. So base hit for Garcia.
1 out, man on first.
So that'll bring up Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 2 on the day. And he'll draw the walk. So Wright needs to get through this inning to qualify for the win.
1 out, men on first or second.
And possible wild pitch here. And it's going to be a balk. They're going to call a balk on Wright, possibly. And yep. So runners will move up. Wright not happy with that call.
1 out, men on second and third.
So runners will move in the scoring position for Frank Orr. 1 for 2. Singled his last time up. And that's going to be a base hit. That'll score 2, possibly. And yep, that will score 2. So 8-5 now.
1 out, man on first.
As Freeman gets himself a 2-run single. Brzezinski 1 for 2 up to the plate now. And he'll fly out to Betts for out number 2.
2 outs, man on first.
So it brings up Kelly Johnson. Had an RBI single his last time up. Looping line drive to left. Holtz comes in. And that'll drop in. Frank Cora will move to third as he was off on contact. With 2 down.
Men on first or third.
So a tying run comes to the plate. Ibar with I think that was a 2-run single his last time up. And ground ball to first. Ramirez has it. Over to the bag. And that will end the inning. Alright.
3 hits and 2 left on.
So 8-5. Halfway through.
Bottom of the 5th. They're making the call to the bullpen.
And that's going to be it. For Bud Norris. So it'll be John Gant coming in. Gant has making his first appearance of the season here. He had a 1-4 record with a 1.50 WHIP in 7 starts, 50 innings pitched with a 4.86 earned average. So Ramirez up there now, 1 for 2 with a single. And Ramirez will strike out for out number 1.
1 out, bases empty.
So that'll bring up Travis Shaw, 0 for 2. And back-to-back strikeouts.
2 outs, bases empty.
So that'll bring up Brock Holt. Holt 2 for 2 with an RBI double his last time up. Ball hit the short eye bar. Oh, it's going to be off of his glove. So Holt remains perfect on the day, 3 for 3.
2 outs, men on first.
So all right to bring up Hannigan. Hannigan 1 for 1 with a double and a walk. And he'll draw the walk, pushing Holt in the scoring position.
2 outs, men on first and second.
So JBJ up to the plate now. 1 for 2. Flies out to Markakis to end the inning.
No runs, 1 hit, and 2 left on. Top of the 6th.
So after 5 full, it remains 8-5 Boston. Hannigan, Stephen Wright back on the plate. Back up on the mound. Stubbs up there now. He's 2 for 2 with a pair of singles. Wild hit to Pedroia. Over to Ramirez for out number 1.
1 out, bases empty.
So 1 down now for Markakis, who's 0 for 3 on the day. And that one's going to be hit to left. Holt under it and makes the catch for out number 2.
2 outs, bases empty.
So 2 up and 2 down. Brings up Castro 0 for 3. Ooh, just missed one there. And Wright will strike him out. So home half of the 6th, it's going to be top of the order Betts, Pedroia, and Bogarts. Betts 1 for 3 on the day. Flies out the Stubbs for out number 1.
1 out, bases empty.
Pedroia up there now, 1 for 2. So Pedroia down on strikes.
2 outs, bases empty.
Brings up Bogarts. He's having a whale of a day. A 2-run homer and a 3-run homer. 5 runs batted in. Ball hit to his counterpart. And see if he can beat it out. And he cannot. So he is retired. So we head to the 7th. 8-5 Red Sox. Right back out there again. Seems to have gotten a second win.
1 out, bases empty.
So that'll bring up Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. And he's had Freeman's number today. So 8 Ks on the day for Stephen Wright. I believe that would be a season high or close to it. So Jeff Francoeur, he's 0 for 2 on the day. Oh, this one's hit deep, though. So, possible home run on this one. Oh, that'll fall in there for a base hit. So, another hit for Francoeur. So, Jay Perinsky up there now. 1 for 3. Ball hit to Pedroia. To Ramirez to end the inning.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on.
So 7th inning. Alrighty. Alright, so Eric O'Flaherty in there now. 11.57 earned run average. As Ortiz walks.
No outs, man on first. They're making the call to bullpen.
And that's going to be it for O'Flaherty, just the 1 batter. So So Jim Johnson in there now, 14 innings pitched. He's got a 1.29 earned run average. He's been great. Only allowed 10 hits, 1 homer, 2 runs, 2 walks, and 11 strikeouts, and whip of just 0.86. Ortiz is not going anywhere. So Hanley Ramirez 1 for 3 on the day. And he'll strike out for out number 1.
1 out, man on first.
So Shaw up there now. Shaw 0 for 3 on the day. And he gets his first hit of the day as Ortiz will be held at second.
1 out, men on first or second.
So that'll bring up Brock Holt. Holt's a perfect 3 for 3 with a pair of singles and an RBI double. RBI chance here. And he'll draw the walk to load the bases.
1 out, bases loaded.
So the Red Sox get some insurance here. Ryan Hannigan, he's doubled and walked twice. And that one's going to be a ground ball. Ball hits the second baseman. This could be 2. And it will be.
1 hit and 2 left on.
So the Red Sox load the bases but do not score.
Top of the 8th.
So we head to the 8th. The Red Sox with a 3-run lead. So Johnson 2 for 3 on the day up there. Wright back out there again. And another strikeout for Wright.
1 out, bases empty.
So there is action in the Red Sox pen. So Ibar up there now, 1 for 3 on the day.
Ball 4.
And he draws the walk.
1 out, man on first.
So that'll bring up Drew Stubbs, 2 for 3 on the day. And strikeout number 10 for Wright.
2 outs, man on first.
So that'll bring up Nick Markakis, 0 for 4. And that's going to be a double, and that's most likely going to be it for Wright. Let's see what happens here. And he is out at the plate. So Bradley Jr., known for his defense, throws a bullet on one hop to Hannigan, who plays the tag, and that will do it.
Bottom of the 8th.
So a great play there, saved at least a run. So Jim Johnson back out there on the hill. JBJ, who made that great play, up to the plate now, an RBI single, 1 for 3. And strikes him out.
1 out, bases empty.
So top of the order Betts, 1 for 4. Ball hit to Ibar. Over to Freeman for out number 2.
2 outs, bases empty.
So Pedroia up there now. He's doubled and singled. And he gets another single, so 3 hits on the day for Petey.
2 outs, man on first.
So that'll bring up Xander Bogaerts, 2 for 4 with a pair of homers. Possible rare play, our possible first one of the day. And nope, no rare play. And that's going to be a foul ball.
2 outs, man on first.
So Bogaerts back in the box. And it's going to be a fly ball to right. Looping line drive. Comes in. So a 23 and above, and it'll fall in there. And that's going to fall in there for a base hit. Pedroia around second, and he'll head to third.
2 outs, men on first and third. They're making the call to the bullpen.
So that'll be it for Johnson. So Red Sox with 14 hits on the day, Atlanta with 12. Jason Grilli in there now. No decisions, 1 save. 2.57 earned average, a whip of 1.43, 7 innings pitched, 5 hits allowed, a homer, 2 runs, and 5 walks. So he'll face Ortiz, who's 0 for 3 with a walk. Runners at the corners. Ball hit to Johnson. That's going to be off of his glove. That Pedroia will come home. The Red Sox will add to their lead. So no longer a save situation. So we'll see if Wright comes out there for the 9th. So Hanley Ramirez up there now. 1 for 4 on the day. So the Red Sox add 1, and it's now 9-5.
1 run, 3 hits, and 2 left on. Top of the 9th.
So John Farrell will not let Wright stay out there. So no longer a safe situation. They're going to bring in Uehara. So Koji Uehara in there now. So he's got 2 saves on the season. This is not a save situation. 7 in 3 innings. He's allowed just 2 hits. A homer, 1 run, 1 walk, and 6 strikeouts. ERA just 1.23. And a whip, a minuscule 0.41. So he'll face Castro, Garcia, and Freeman. Castro 1 for 4 on the day. And that's going to be a fly out to Bradley. Comes in and makes the catch for out number 1. So Donis Garcia up there now 1 for 4. Ground ball to third. Shaw up with it. Over to Ramirez for out number 2.
2 outs, bases empty.
So the Braves down to their last out here. Freeman 0 for 3 with a walk. Steps to the plate. And he'll ground it back to Uehara, over to Ramirez, and that will do it.
Wins the game. Goodbye, everybody.
Wins the game. Lots of emotion in that. But the Red Sox win by a score of 9-5. Stephen Wright gets the win. He's 2-1. Bud Norris with the loss, 1-3. Xander Bogaerts, definitely the MVP with 2 home runs, a two-run homer and a 3-run homer with 5 runs batted in. And let's check the box score. Nice and quiet now. So let's check the pitching first. So Stephen Wright goes 8 innings, allows 12 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned, 2 walks, 10 strikeouts. Faces 37 batters, ERA now 5.93. Koji Uehara pitches the 9th and works a perfect 9th. Bud Norris lasts just 4 innings, allows 10 hits, 8 runs, all of them earned, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Allowed 2 home runs, both to Bogaerts. ERA now soars to 8.14 in the season. Gant goes 2 innings, allowing just 1 hit. O'Flaherty does not record an out. Just faces 1 batter and walks him. Johnson goes 1 2/3 innings, allowing 3 hits, 1 run it was earned, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. Facing 8 batters, Jason Grilli, a third of an inning, allowing 1 hit, striking out a batter. So, for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts goes 1 for 5 with a run scored. Pedroia is 3 for 5 with 2 runs scored. Zoe Bogaerts, player of the game, MVP, 3 for 5 with 2 homers, a 3-run homer and a 2-run homer. Or David Ortiz, 1 for 4 with an RBI, also walked once. Hanley Ramirez, 1 for 5 with a run scored. Travis Shaw, 1 for 4. Brock Holt, a perfect 3 for 3 with a walk. A run scored and an RBI. Hannigan, 1 for 2 with a run scored. He's walked twice. Jackie Bradley Jr., 1 for 4 with a run and a RBI. And Stephen Wright did not get any at-bats as DH was used, nor did Uehara. For the Braves, Nick Markakis 1 for 5, as was Castro and Garcia. Garcia scored a run. Freddie Freeman 0 for 4 with a run scored, walked once. Jeff Francoeur 3 for 4 with a run scored and 2 runs batted in. Berdinsky with 1 for 4 with a run scored. Kelly Johnson 2 for 4 with a run scored. Ibar 1 for 3 with 2 runs batted in. Stubbs 2 for 4. And none of the pitchers got at bats. So that is it. Let's check out the standings now. And hold on, let's go back here. We'll exit here. Save and exit. So alright, so the Red Sox win 9-5. Let's check out the standings here in the American League. So with the win, Red Sox are 14-7. game and a half behind the Tampa Bay Rays, who have yet to play today. They will play the Baltimore Orioles, who are 10-9. They're 15-5. So the Red Sox game and a half out of first. Let's check their stats for the month here. Actually, these are the team stats. Hold on. Team summary. Here we go. So for the Red Sox, they're third in the AL in runs scored, fifth overall. 111 runs, 287 batting averages, first in the American League, second overall in the majors. 345 on base percentage, first in the AL and third overall. Home runs, they're fifth in the league, American League, sixth overall. Stolen bases, they're just 10th, 18th overall. 85 runs against is sixth best, 12th best overall. Team ERA, they're third in the American League, eighth overall. WHIP, sixth overall, sixth in the American League, 11th overall, and batting average against, they're fifth, 10th overall. Let's see here. The Red Sox, Bogaerts leads with a 337 average. Also has 6 home runs as he hit 2 today, tied with Ortiz and Ramirez. Bogaerts leads with 21 runs batted in, followed by Ortiz and Ramirez. Mookie Betts leads and Travis Shaw both tied with 2 stolen bases apiece. Rick Porcello leads in ERA with a 2.18 earned run average. Joe Kelly with 4 wins leads the staff. Most of that out of the bullpen. David Price, 31 strikeouts, leads the team. Stephen Wright close, and Rick Porcello close behind with 29 apiece. Rick Porcello has 33 innings pitched, leads, and David Price and Stephen Wright again. David Price 32 innings and Stephen Wright with 27. So there you go. There's the starting rotation in the bullpen. Craig Kimbrell with 4 saves. So, all right, so that is it. So thank you for joining me. It's Eric from Higher Ground Gaming, and this is game number 21 of the Boston Red Sox 2016 season. So, didn't really notice much for the updates there, but I'm sure they were a little here and there. As we play more, I'm sure we'll notice those. But thank you for joining me. So take care, God bless, and have a great evening. Bye-bye now.